EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from SoFi. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Stafford now. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. On the give, it's Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And he'll get about 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a 1st down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
8 yards on the loss brings up 2nd and goal at the 15-yard line.
Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled 1st quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second and goal. the shotgun, it's Stafford. That is caught.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
They'll try to run it with Williams. A dive, and he's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. First and 10. They go play action with Fields. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Hey, going up right here. Press, right.
A first down throw for Fields. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Fields now on second down. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. What can they do here? This is third and forever. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Fields to throw for it. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. To throw is Fields. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Austin brought in motion. And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Williams in motion. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
3rd down, 3 to go. That's Washington, the man in motion. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Russ. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Wilson. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Working across the field, Nakua has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To the air again, Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Tigby. And he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and
So
goal.
we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Second down, it's Stafford. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here we go. It's Justin Fields to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. They drop this down to Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A run with Harris. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. on first down. Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Well, good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Austin brought in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Wilson has everyone set as they will go for 2. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Rams 15. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Stafford now on first down. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now. Stafford to throw again. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Another run here with Harris. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So this one, in the win column for the Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.